Yeah.
What up, guys?
Wow. Okay, so we're doing this again.
Third time to try.
Uh-huh. So I don't even know where to.
My ashtray.
I don't even know where to leave off at or what we left off at.
Well, let's just wait. Some people get here, y'all. Well, we left off. I don't know where we left off.
I don't know where to put my.
This reminds me of like a Saturday Night Live skit or something. Where things just keep going wrong. When we're like in the middle of a good conversation.
Yeah, the bad part about it is, you know, I'm trying to use the bigger camera so we can get better quality. And every time we try to use the better quality camera, it ends up shutting down. We have to.
Exactly.
I don't know if it's the software.
Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Thanks for coming back.
Thanks for coming back.
Yeah.
I don't know where we left off at, but I mean, you know, I was when I was working on the software this weekend, I actually found out there are certain glitches when it comes to using a DSLR camera.
Really?
With the software, so I'm wondering if that's what it is.
Yeah, we just need to buy one for this.
No, I want to get a better quality, you know, live streaming camera.
Yeah.
So guys, thank you guys so much for checking us out again. Sorry about the whole technical difficulties. It's, you know, it's hard. We're trying to better the channel and do better quality lighting and sound and everything. And it just seems like every time we get something's not connecting with something else, and we end up having issues. So we're just going back to the regular webcam. So we're not going to lose you this time. Thank y'all for joining us again.
Thanks for coming back, you guys.
Yeah, I do appreciate it. All right, so like I was saying, we were talking about the whole, what was that, Ben McKenzie, you know, his whole trial and everything. You know, when somebody's using the whole CBD oil, and they're saying it's legal, but then they're trying to find these loopholes to continue wanting to arrest you, wanting to punish you for doing what you think you're doing is right.
Right.
You know, and what gets me is we live in an illegal state still. I mean, CBD oil is legal, and you're seeing shops being put up left and right.
Yeah, there's stores.
Yeah, I just saw a store in Keller, and you know, you're seeing all these stores going up, but then what? You know, now you've got cops that are still going around arresting
you. To walk out of that store.
Well, here's what gets me. All right, you've got some cops that say you break the law, you break the law. You know you're breaking the law, and you might as well just pay your time.
Yeah.
Just like they were saying shit about you. I've got a lot of messages based on us, what we've been asking for, and I hear a lot of messages from her saying, you know, well, you broke the law, you broke the law. Yes, but what about people who think they're not breaking the law? You know, why is our judicial system quick to punish us quickly because they can get their money, make your life a living hell by putting you on probation? What happens to the, hey, he's a kid, let him go. Hey, he's a young adult doing stupid things. You don't want to ruin his life.
Offense, let him go.
Yeah, I mean,
you know.
But when it comes to the whole CBD oil, which you've got CBD oil shops popping up all over the place, or you go to a vape shop and you get your vape pen filled, you're in Tarrant County. Let's use Tarrant County as an example. You're in Tarrant County. Say you're in Cleveland, Burleson, Joshua, Godley. What if you're in one of those cities, you get pulled over by one of the sheriffs or by one of the police officers here in Burleson? What happens then?
Felony charges.
Yep, they're going to take you in. Your life's ruined. You know, I got into a conversation with somebody about the same thing. Why ruin somebody's life? For instance, Sydney here, who has in the last year got off of pills, okay? And it wasn't easy, guys. I'm going to tell you right now, it wasn't easy. She's learning, you know, as she's using cannabis to help her with her anxiety and her ADHD and everything. So she's learning to control it better, but she's using cannabis in the process, which is not harming her. But because she has CBD or THC oil, now she's got a felony charge she's fighting. That's the whole point that I'm getting at is people, you know, I don't understand our judicial system. I don't understand the cops. Now you got the cops who don't care. We all know we've met cops who've got that cop attitude. And I'm going to tell you right now, I back the blue. It takes certain people to be a military person. It takes certain people to be a fireman. It takes certain people to be a police officer. Not everybody is able to have those kind of, I mean, I couldn't be a cop. I wouldn't want
that job.
I couldn't be a cop.
That's scary. That's stressful.
Yeah, I couldn't be a cop.
And even if you're one of the good cops, if you're one of the good cops, as they like to say, you know, that doesn't save you from getting shot in the face or shot in a police chase. Like, that is so scary that you put your life on the line every day.
Right, Juan?
It's
Look at that.
scary. I know. I caught a case too.
Man, dude, I apologize, man. I'm telling you, that's what I'm talking about. Just like what Juan said, he got picked up in Arlington. Guys, it's, you know, your friend got picked up having.
She got a felony for a cartridge.
And it's crazy, guys. It's crazy how our judicial system is. It's crazy, like you were saying, it's backwards. That's what you were saying earlier.
It's so backwards.
It's so fucking backwards. Now, it used to be where you were innocent until proven guilty. Now,
you're guilty.
You're guilty until they can prove yourself innocent. And if not, guess what? Somebody has to fall for it.
Yep.
You know what? I don't know if they can hear me. My mic is. I moved my mic earlier. I'm sorry, guys.
He's really loud, though. So hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, she caught a felony.
He'll be buried, right?
She was at the airport, and she was pulling in the airport, and she didn't know her brake light was out, and there was a cartridge she had, and he found it, and he was like, "Is this THC?" She's like, "No," but I guess he tested it, and it was or something. So she ended up going to jail and not on her cruise, and got charged with a felony case.
That's right.
It was just freaking crazy.
And you know what? Here's the sad part about it. Every case that you know of, if you know how many, you know what? I think the attorneys and the state representatives are working together.
Maybe some.
Think about it. Think about it. Oh, come on, 10,000. Oh, you got an oil case, 10,000. Oh, you were caught with a gram of oil. Oh, 10,000. 10,000. 10,000.
But here's the thing. Everybody knows that it's like something's biting their heels because they know they're about to lose control. The government and everybody's about to lose control of this. Like, they're not going to win. Like, they'll probably keep locking everybody up for a while.
They're already losing control.
But just like with alcohol, they lost control of their prohibition with alcohol.
Hold on a second. Let me ask y'all this. All right, guys. All y'all that are watching right now, if you live in an illegal state, tell me, is it easy to find bud? Is it easy to find oil? How hard or how easy is it? Is it a phone call away? You can get it today, or is it a phone call away and you got to wait? I'll wait for your answers. All right, keep going. Seriously, read the comments now.
He caught a case for half a gram. Yeah, I caught a case for half a gram too.
Yeah.
That's what they charged me with, and then possession under 2. And I was sitting passenger seat, and it was just inevitable. But
I mean, come on. It's annoying to talk about this because we talk about it all the fucking time and it annoys the shit out of me. And I'm just like, you know, what are we going to do? Just like she said, guys. I mean, it's not hard to find it. I mean, I can make 4 phone calls and within an hour I can have any oil I want.
5 minutes later, you'd have both.
That's right. That's right. That's how easy it is here in Texas. And it's just going to get to the point to where, think about it. We've got drug places that you can shoot up in Fort Worth. We've got 2 of them. You can walk in, take your fucking drugs. We've talked about this.
They opened it in Fort Worth.
There's 2 in Fort Worth. There's 2 in Fort Worth. You can walk in. It's a clinic. You walk in and shoot up your fucking drugs. So you can walk in. If I was a cop and I knew that thing existed, I'd stand right by the door. If I was a greedy ass cop. So how is it that I'm walking in to a police officer that's standing by the front door, walking in with my heroin or my crack, and I walk into the store.
Or you're not getting popped for a
controlled substance. I'm not getting popped for a controlled substance. Ugh. I'm walking in, I'm shooting up so I can go to work. And I'm walking out.
No, that's so fucking backwards.
I'm telling you guys, that's exactly what I'm talking about. But we're sitting here, she's popped with a case because she's taking it for medicine. Medicine, guys. She's using it for medicine and recreationally. But are we harming anybody? Are we hurting anybody? No, we're not. But like the cop I talked to said, well, you know what you're doing. It's the law. You knew you broke it. Why should we have a pity party? The pity party is it's not drugs. The pity party is it's illegal for no fucking reason. It does have medicinal value. And I have the next story. That's what I want to talk about now. It does have medicinal value. The guy was taking it to put on his leases because it helped with his pain. Okay?
It's Texas, Robert.
That's right. All right. This young lady, and I could not find her freaking last name to kill me, and I was fighting it, trying to find it, but I just couldn't. Her name's Riley, and she lives in Delaware. She actually.
Wait a minute. We don't. Wait. it's not a racist, but you think it's really easy in Texas because of the border. No, it's not because of the border. That's not where our weed comes from at all.
No. Now, see, in all truthfulness, in his statement that he just made, if you know the history about cannabis, it was coming.
Yes, it did.
It did come from. It did. But that's the stigma.
The thing that's coming over the border now is heroin and pills and all the things they can just get the fuck over here to make people's lives awful. Well, they're losing on the weed game. The cartel, that's not even really probably their game much anymore because it's legal everywhere. Like if you could get it from a store down the street, why would you buy it from the cartel?
Y'all want to know this? Here's what sucks. If you get caught with cocaine, guess what?
Oh yeah.
You're not getting that big of a charge at all.
That's not even the felony.
It's a second degree. It's a second degree. It's on
the second like it's a schedule. It's schedule 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
it's below cannabis.
The wax I had is a Schedule 1 felony.
Yes, has no medicinal use. It's bad for you. It ruins your life.
You didn't make anyone mad. I'm just letting you know. We don't. That's not where I'm getting my stuff from at all.
Yeah, no. I mean, but think about the history of this. It did come from Mexico. It did. And when the Mexicans were coming over and working. Back in the days when they could actually come over and work and not be judged by it, okay? Because now we've got our president building a wall. And that's a topic I don't want to get on because I don't like political arguments at all. But my point that I'm getting is, yes, it did come from Mexico, but that's not the racist part about it. That's not. We're getting more weed from Colorado now.
The legal states.
Yeah, the legal states. They're bringing that shit over.
Colorado, that's where it's coming from.
You can get it easy here. Yeah. And it's not hard.
And it's good. It's not like crap.
That's right. It's really good weed. Oh well.
It's luck of the draw.
Yeah, it's the luck of the draw here. You don't get your choice here at all.
You find the good stuff and you stay with that draw.
Yeah. You have to smoke that until you find your next shit.
Exactly. Which sucks. That's the shitty part of not being legal yet.
Or when you're plugged, when you ask your plug, hey man, what are we smoking on today?
Oh no.
Thanks, man. I wanted to do a review on it, but I can't now.
But it's all good. We appreciate it.
All right, so guys, listen. Let's get some good news out there, okay? Because we can sit here and bitch about the laws. We're passing the laws. You know how we're going to pass the laws? By doing what we're doing right now, which is making awareness, talking about what we need to talk about, keeping the awareness out there, the good and the bad and the ugly. That was a bad story to hear. I do apologize for his family. I hate the fact that he died. He probably died in pain, and that really bothers me that he died in pain. And I really wish the best for the family. On a good note, let's talk about something that's good that happened. Riley, this young lady, I don't have her last name, guys. I looked for it, but her mom gave her cannabis, okay, to heal her.
She had a tumor in her face that made this whole part of her face deteriorate.
Yeah.
And then she went to have, was it chemo they were giving her?
They were giving her chemo, and she was losing teeth. She was actually losing teeth because of it. It was destroying her bones.
So this poor girl was losing her face, having seizures, losing her teeth. And she was a baby, like she was just young.
So her mom started giving her cannabis.
And they had to sneak it in the hospital, y'all.
Well, yes, when she was in the hospital, her mom was at her end. Now, we all talked about this. I know we have. If my child was going through this and that was at the end of my ropes, I would try anything. Yep. And her mother tried cannabis. 6 months later, they started noticing the swelling going down. They started noticing that she was able to breathe a lot better and that she was getting better blood flow.
And her bones grew back again.
Yeah, her bones started regenerating. Okay, now she's and this is when she was 7. We're talking several months later, she showed improvement. All right. I know she did say this when I was watching the video. What?
Robert Reed. Okay, we'll hit you up.
All right.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So she was 7 when this was going on, but what she was excited about after she started feeling a lot better, the biggest thing that she was really worried about was losing her teeth. And she said, I stopped losing teeth.
Poor baby.
You know, and that's the one thing that she was really happy about. So she went before, now this is in Delaware, she went before the legislatures to pass the law to allow her to take medical cannabis, and they were all hands for it. All right. Then she went before them again and said, I'm not allowed to take my medicine at school. I have to walk across the bridge to the other side, meet my mom there, so during my lunchtime I could take my medicine. They weren't stopping her from taking her medicine. She just couldn't bring it into school. So she got that passed. This is She's 12 years old now, guys. She did all this. Now she has her own business. It's called RileySunshine.com. I want y'all to check it out. And hear her story. This is the stories that we need. All the stories. Like I said, the good, the bad, and the ugly. We need to know about it. Look at the people that are trying. And we need to bring this awareness out, because hearing stories and reading stories like this is what helps me to want to create more videos, want to keep more stories coming alive, letting y'all know what we need to do here in Texas. You know, and these stories are going to have parents, you know, like the people who are like, you know, I hear a lot of people, or I see a lot of people putting comments, a lot of my posts that says, I want nothing to do with cannabis. And, or, you know, I'm for it, but I'm not for me, myself, smoking it or eating it or ingesting it or taking pills or whatever. But Billy, I'll tell you right now, I don't care who you are. If one of your own, or you yourself,
Your baby,
or your son, or your baby, or your mother, or your grandmother, and you know that you got something you can reach out to, I promise you, you're going to reach out to it, and I hope to God you do. I hope you do, because I always will say this: cannabis doesn't heal everything.
But if you could help save
but you know what?
somebody's life,
what's going to hurt you to try? I'm going to tell you right now, if you've never used it and you think you could try using it and you're scared of getting high, the high ain't going to bother you after a while. But not only that, I would try anything. And if that's something else to try it. What's it going to hurt? It ain't going to hurt you. You're not going to get sick. You're not going to die. And if a few months later, 6 months later, a year later, you're like, it ain't doing nothing, then get off of it. Then go back to your big pharma. I know I'm not. You know, I'm not.
I hope I don't have to.
And it's sad because I keep saying this now. I've been pissed off about it. You can't even buy your own insurance, and you can always buy your own natural medicine. But like cannabis, if you're wanting to use it, you're either going to have to pick up and move to a different state and be away from your family or friends or your job or your career that you got going on. You have to change your whole life just so you can have a natural plant.
Just so you can medicate yourself, or somebody in your family.
Yeah. Or even recreate. Like, I enjoy smoking. I'd rather smoke instead of drink.
It's used for so much more, though.
Yes.
Yes, we want recreation, but like the benefits of the whole thing.
No, what I would like more than anything, even though that I think it should be totally free 100%. I don't think there should be a law. I don't think there should be nothing. It's not that harmful of a plant. Okay? Yes, you can get high with it. But I think what I wish for, though, more than anything, is that I wish that our government would accept it as a medicine and let people use it as a medicine so the insurance can cover it, so people can say, you know what, our insurance is equal bounded. I can either go big pharma or I can go all natural. It's equal. Everybody wants, what's the word, equality? Everybody wants to be equal. You know, not equality, but I'm saying everybody wants to be equal, right? Treat everybody equally, right? So why can't we all have the equal rights? Why are we forced to only buy big pharma? Why?
Control.
They want us to keep taking the pills that they want us to take.
Yep.
Oh, well, let's make them a little bit better and then give them that to make them sick again.
But then let's get them so addicted that when they try to stop, they're going to die.
Oh, and if they break the law, we can arrest them and make more money off
Throw
of
them
them.
in jail, let them die there, too.
Oh, well, yeah, too. Yeah. Oh, but we gotta have to have classes. We have to have classes. We have to at least think that we're trying to help them. At the same time, give us more pills.
Ridiculous, y'all.
Yes, I'm sorry. I ain't trying to disrespect nobody. I'm just not happy with the big pharma or the government. You know, I love United States. Don't get me wrong. I'm down for United States, but I just think that it's time for a change to where we're actually helping our people of this country and not trying to keep them down and keeping the uppity up people in control.
And
help
people get off the opioids
right.
instead of shoving it down their throats.
We should all, I mean, our medicine is made off of roots and stuff. I mean, it's, you know, that's where it all started, was making tinctures and stuff. So, you know, I just think they added more shit than they need to be adding.
Okay, even that is better than a freaking oxycodone.
Yeah.
You know, like, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Money.
Money. It's all about control and it's all about money. You know, but we do have the good stories to see, like this young lady, Riley. I mean, you know, she went from being sick. If y'all, you know, I've seen Alexis, y'all seen the pictures, stories of like Alexis and Riley and all these stories that we're getting that show that look at where she went from to look where she's at now.
She's a vegetable.
You
now
know?
She's walking around. You know?
Like that one video of that guy that's got Parkinson's disease.
Yeah,
he's shaking like crazy.
Drink his coffee.
He literally took a couple of puffs off a joint and then
drank his coffee.
he was able to sit down, have a conversation, drink coffee off of just smoking it. If smoking it can do that, think about what else it can do.
The oil, yeah.
The oil. And we're now with our technology that we have, I think we're able to break down the plant itself and see how it works and use the natural parts of the plant and not change it. It needs to just stay natural. But I mean, as long as we're able to make a natural substance from it and not change the form of being natural and use it to help the kids or the people that are sick,
Right.
we should be able to do that as well. You know.
I agree.
And I think with our technology, we can do it. But like you said, it's all about control and it's all about money. So this is what we need, and what we need is to keep making the awareness out there, so that way the people of our younger culture can actually see the change of what cannabis is coming, and hopefully that our younger culture can change and make these big changes that we need.
Exactly.
It's getting the people out of the chairs, putting new people in those chairs. It's time for a change, and it is. You know, and cannabis changing is going to make a world of difference. I just hate the fact that it's going to take a long time to get there. I think it's going to be 10, even 20 years before we even see what we're hoping to see. It'll be about 20 years from now. It's sad, but I know we'll get there. We'll eventually get there.
Woo! Sorry, guys. I'm tired.
Well, this is the third time, and we're working now.
Look, we got, yeah.
Guys, thank y'all so much. We're out of here tonight. We're going to call it quits. Sorry for the whole technical difficulties. I do apologize, but thank y'all for joining us, and we'll see y'all next time on our next topics we got, though. We'll see y'all then. One love, guys. Bye.